Hello, I'm green.
And I'm purple.
And I'm red.
Yep, the coroner was wrong. Steven is not dead. He's back. What are we doing today, Caleb?
I was only dead for a bit.
Just a bit. 3 episodes, precisely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But back by popular demand, you asked for it. Here I am.
Just like one comment from Steven. Hey, you bring that Steven guy back.
Wow, he was really funny.
Gotta have him on all the time and invite him over to your birthday parties. He's probably lonely. What?
Steven, you can just text me.
Okay, so I did a lot of grinding today in preparation. So first thing I want to mention is that if you talk to Sarah right here, the maid person, Sisini's friend,
the one we rescued from the computer.
Yeah, she'll give you an item called a mysterious box, which is just a cell phone. And if you look in the upper left-hand corner, I have.
Oh hey! Ooh.
And that's
You
supposed
only
to
got 2 bars.
That's supposed to help you find items. So if the signal gets strong, that means there's an item close.
What's the battery mean?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just a show.
It's just there to annoy me that they haven't charged the phone in a while. Although if this is a Nokia phone, that'll still last a couple more days.
Yeah, you charge it once, and there's some still going.
It doesn't even have like instructions in the manual on how to recharge it. It's like you charge it once, when it runs out, get a new phone. Also, that's Walter in the background, just by the way.
So don't worry about it.
He's a very excitable boy.
And I also went around the map and I got pretty much all the items that were available to us at the moment.
No new bosses though?
No.
Okay.
Well, there was one in the pyramid. It was a Pandora refight, or a Pandora fight against her illusion. But I mean, it's pretty much the same fight, just hard mode, I guess. And
that was the only one we had missed.
Yeah.
Only missed a couple of special cutscenes.
Don't worry about it.
We missed the nude scenes, but
Not allowed to show that on YouTube anyway.
And I also got all the badges that are available to us.
we don't have many left.
Badges.
What's the auto one do?
The other one, that one, we'll get to it when we get it.
It wins the game.
Yeah. It just breaks everything. So yeah, I redistribute my badges and stuff.
Wow, we got 74 pack points now.
So I really like this one because on your 7th hit, you're either going to do 107% or 177% damage.
Oh.
So
Either way is pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one just increases Pico Hammer damage. I need to get this one.
Walter is just...
I'm just going to take that off.
Not happy about something.
Okay, this one is very critical and I love having it on. Endure a fatal hit if HP is greater than 1 point. That helps so much in the post game.
So it's basically like the Pokemon Sturdy trait.
You ever seen those Pokemon matches where like it's like a legendary against some just like what most people would consider just like a throwaway nothing Pokemon.
It's a Pidgey.
Yeah, like a Pidgey or something. But they have like a sturdy trait or an item that lets you do that. So the legendary just does like it's like big special attack that just does 1,000,000 damage. And then but you endure it with like 1 hit point left. And then they just have a move that like whatever damage you took, they just reflect it back. So like they go first and they hit you for all that damage. And they just reflect it back, and it kills them in one. You kill a legendary in 1 turn with a Pidgey.
There you go.
Cause screw you.
I also bought all the upgrades from town.
So we're set.
Yes, but there is one last thing I want to do. First of all, I looked up a guide. If you guys are wondering.
Okay, everyone seems to be fine.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to tell with my sister and my mom whether they're like upset or like laughing, but they're laughing, so that's okay.
Okay.
But now I'm what were we doing, Caleb?
If you guys are like, I wanted to go items off screen because it's really not that I don't think enjoyable. And if you could just if you just go on the Steam Workshop, you'll find like a map that tells you where all the things are.
I mean, there's always that part in any Metroidvania game where it's like, now I'm just going around and getting all this stuff I missed.
Yeah.
But I forgot who it was that set this strategy up. But if you go to the Icy Peak or Icy Summit,
Yes.
if you go up here,
Murder everyone.
Yep.
This is like the episode after you did grinding in like Parasite Eve, where it was like, so before we sucked and now we don't, okay?
If you go into this screen right here,
Oh my.
there's plenty of enemies and they line up very nicely to where you can
Oh, you just grind?
for money.
Oh.
So this is your grinding screen if you want to do it. It doesn't take that long. And always make sure that when you're grinding, you have this equipped, which increases the amount of money you get between enemies. So I just want to show that off. And, and then I got this magic, which is purple magic, which I really like. Because if it hits an enemy, at least behind like a little field, a little aura, that kind of slows them down.
Oh. It
So
looks like it makes a pretty wide burst.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
So now we only have 2 little things left.
Yep, and those are both post game.
Oh.
But the last thing we are going to do before we go tackle the, I guess you could say the fake final boss, is we're going to explore the volcanic caverns.
We have to go to heaven to kill God.
Yes.
What,
Kale?
And this is in the end.
This is a game about a rabbit.
So
Okay.
we're gonna go to
So what do we have left in the volcanic caverns?
There's an item I want to get.
Okay.
Final bosses in JRPGs. God, you're dead. God, who is your dad?
God. Form 2. Now he's a spider.
Why? Don't ask questions.
Every boss eventually turns into a spider.
Because yes.
Because spiders are spooky.
Ooh.
Don't like them.
That was a fun screen.
Go away. Shoot.
Would definitely seem stronger.
Yeah.
Nobody else concerned about these bunny cultists just being everywhere?
Nah, I mean, they kind of like just deal with them.
Look, I'm not gonna tell him to leave.
Alright. Okay.
Boo-doo-boo. Are we in the volcanic cavern?
Yep.
This doesn't look like a volcano.
Ow.
That's a lake. If it was a volcano, why didn't all the water evaporate? Caleb.
I'm sorry, what?
Myth busted.
Science.
I'm Jamie Heineman.
Oh.
Saw an ad on Facebook the other day for this pendant made of lava rocks.
Oh yeah.
It'll just take all those negative ions you got in, you just blast them all out. Cures your cancer and whatnot.
Okay, ow.
It's amazing how this cure for cancer didn't get more publicity.
Yeah. Well, Big Pharma don't want you to know about.
Big Pharma doesn't want you to know that they have a cure for your cancer. Like
Okay.
the whole thing with like Big Pharma as like a conspiracy theory is like, I agree that like big pharmaceutical companies are like pretty corrupt and whatnot.
Yeah, at least like the CEOs of them and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like as far as doctors go, like no, that
They want to help people.
if you could cure any of your illnesses by just wearing this necklace, you're like, yes, good.
Yeah, it's like it's corrupt at the top, but there's still plenty. There's enough good people in the system that like they're not going to just actively try and murder you or
Yeah.
not cure your diseases.
This pill will solve your problems. Maybe.
Okay. Ow! Stop it!
Yeah, but that's you're good at this game.
Yeah. I'd never said that.
You made that up, not me.
Oh.
That's your word, not mine.
Got these flowers that just use hyperbeam.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it with the lunar strikes.
I taught my what's the my bell sprout hyper beam. And then with each evolution, Bellsprout just becomes more and more. Oh!
Oh. I defeated God with a Bellsprout.
I know.
This Pokemon invented the world. No, this Pokemon invented the world.
There we go.
No, before that Pokemon invented the world, this one invented the world.
This
Whoa.
Pokemon invented space. Well, this one invented time.
Which happened first? Neither of them. Arceus.
And then this one controls the Shadow Realm because
And then this one.
that was Pokemon Platinum. That's probably one of my favorites.
This one's the first Pokemon ever. You can only get him by going to Comic-Con.
Great.
I know neither of you are like super buffs on the Pokemon lore.
Ow.
But I don't think.
I might know some weird obscure thing.
I know Beware.
Oh yeah, the most important Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's a fairy type.
But have they made a new
Shoot.
Pokemon that's like more god than Arceus yet? Okay, we're gonna die.
I know.
I don't know.
I know Arceus at one point at least was like, this one created the universe and everything, and I'm like, okay, well I don't think they can get much before that.
I love seeing those things like, which one is the first Pokemon? And it's got Bulbasaur, Rattata,
Oh shoot.
and then, Arceus. It could be Arceus or Arceus.
Who knows?
I've only seen it written. But yeah, it's like, I don't get it. Like, well, one of them is technically the first one just by not chronological order, by the...
This one's the first one by the Pokedex
Yeah.
order. This one's the first one you run into in the wild.
Yeah. And then this one, canonically, is the first Pokemon, because it created everything else.
Down here.
And there's all these special
There's
items.
some spikes.
Yeah.
Some spikes down there.
There's all these special plates you can find that change what type it is.
Is that what Arceus' thing is?
Yeah, and it's got this one move called like Judgment or something.
Pokemon are too complicated nowadays. Back in my day, you had Wabve tackle somebody. Now it's like, if you're holding a pie, this Pokemon will turn into your mom and tell you to go home.
Okay.
If this helps me how? It doesn't. So don't hold a pie.
Yeah, love the different the evolutions of Eevee.
Oh yeah.
The evolutions, if you will. So there's like first generation. Yeah, like first generation, you got
There it is.
Ooh.
you got the special rocks to touch to them, right?
What's this do?
Oh, when I
I just
run
got
out.
one of the evolution stones.
When I run out of SP, makes little fireworks show up around me.
Ooh, that's nice. That
Uh,
seems helpful.
Oh, and
That one's just a passive.
yeah, and I can destroy ice blocks.
Oh. Yeah, the first generation. Okay, you take your Eevee and you touch this rock on it. All right, there you go. You got a
Fire.
fire, lightning, and water one. And then next generation, I forget if it's like, I think maybe like you get it to a certain level and then level it up during the daytime or level it up during the nighttime, or it could be a friendship thing. But I think,
Friends.
yeah, friendship. You gotta be friends with your Pokemon. That's how you become the very best, like no one ever was. Then I think there's another, like, they skipped the third generation. And then I think fourth or fifth, it's like, alright, you gotta find this one rock only on this continent that's in the ice place or a forest. You gotta level it up near there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the different like ways to evolve just keep getting more complicated. It used to just be get them to this level, or if they're real dumb, you have to trade them.
Yeah.
Like the trading ones were always dumb.
Yeah,
but
well,
then there was like
You always just find a friend who also has to trade
Yeah.
Pokemon, then you trade it and then trade it back.
yeah, and then you get a Gengar and they get I don't know. Probably Gengar too. Gengar was the only one worth trading for.
He's a pretty good one.
And then, I mean, you had the rocks too, but then they keep making it different. Like, Pokemon's gotta be happy when they level up. This Pokemon, you gotta trade him, but he's also gotta be holding this. This Pokemon, you gotta, I don't know, rub his head or something.
I think Sylveon is the friendship level up one.
Is that the fairy type one?
Yeah, it's pink and it's got all the ribbons on it.
Yeah.
The fireworks helps you get this one item.
Oh. Is this the ice one? No, it's just an attack gun.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's I mean, that's literally the probably most important thing in the fire orb is.
Wow.
I mean, it helps a lot whenever you'll see, because I'm going to do a little boss rush after this, and it helps whenever you're like getting up in the boss's face and getting aggressive.
I feel like it's something that, like, once you have it, it's pretty useful, but it's like you don't need it.
Yeah. I wanted it.
Well, yeah. Especially if it's a passive, so you don't have to, like, equip it or anything.
So I'm going to go in here.
Level it up.
Austin, do you know about mega evolutions?
Oh, yeah, I know. Now
Now there's temporary evolutions if you got a special bracelet.
you
You gotta be real good friends with a Pokemon, I think.
yeah, and you have to have their specific orb, too.
Yeah.
And then they can just turn into Ultron for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me triple check.
Because you said we're going to fight the final boss next?
Yep.
Is our next, or the quote-unquote final boss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yep. I've gotten everything that is available to us at the moment. I might have missed a few Easter eggs here and there, but I don't really care about them too much.
Caleb, how could you?
But we should be good to go to fight the final boss.
You got all these events.
Oh yeah, they're basically like if you talk to people, they'll like give you certain benefits and boons. Like I'm probably gonna talk to Rita because she gives you like defense. Seasoning increases your speed. Lilith gives you more MP.
Do any of them have, like, detriments, or are they only just
Oh no,
positive?
they're only positive. That'd be kind of mean.
I'll give you more health, but I'll take your arm. What?
This one really cute NPC in this town of cute people just stabs you.
What do I get out of this? No hole in your chest? Bye, sucker.
How about you give me my money?
I guess whenever we come back, we'll be going to fight the final boss.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.